Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. For those of you who don't know, my name is Danny, and today I'm joined by the good homie, Mr. Kyle Anderson.
Hi.
So for those of you who don't know, my good buddy Kyle here also has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave his link in the description down below. Kyle helped me out a ton with this video, so make sure you go over to his channel and show some love. How many subscribers do you have right now?
About 1,800.
All right, let's try to get him to at the very least, can we get him to 2,000? That would be super sick. If not, maybe just like 1,801. I'm just kidding.
That'd be tight too.
But yeah, so as you can already tell by the title of this video, today, Kyle and I are going to be giving you 5 tips to learning grinds faster. I get a lot of DMs about people asking me, yo, how can I learn how to 50-50? How do you learn how to grind down rails? Well, today I'm gonna be giving you the 5 tips that help me out most when learning those tricks. So as a lot of you may know, I love skating rails, flat bars, ledges. I love skating down rails, handrails. It's my favorite thing to skate, and I know that that is not the same for Kyle here. So Kyle, where do you think you are in terms of your rail progression? How do you feel about rails?
I would say I'm pretty at the beginner stage, but I do think the tips that we have are very well put together and will definitely help you learn how to skate rails faster.
So let's just dive right into it. So the first tip that we're going to be talking about today is practicing stalls. Practice on a small curb, practice on a ledge, just practice getting your board onto the obstacle before you try adding speed to it. So the point of doing this is that it helps you feel more comfortable on the grind when you're just practicing getting the trick onto the ledge. It helps you to break down parts of the trick, you know, break it into separate sections. Like right now, I'm gonna practice the pop, then I'm gonna practice getting out of it. I'm gonna practice what it feels like to sit on top of the ledge or rail. And at the very beginning, it just helps to avoid the fear of rolling.
All right, so tip number 2 is going to be going parallel with the rail or the obstacle you're getting on. Going parallel will help you avoid over or undershooting the obstacle. That way, when you get onto it, it'll feel just like when you're trying to do the stalls.
Yeah, so I've had many scary instances where I'll go like less parallel with the rail, kind of more straight towards it, and I'll completely overshoot it, get onto a 50-50 or whatever trick I'm trying, and just kind of like just shoot out and either fall back towards the rail, or since I'm not going parallel enough, I'll just like kind of miss the rail as I'm turning to get onto it and kind of undershoot it, and I'll just freaking die and go over the rail. So that is something that we really want to avoid doing. So if you're practicing the stalls on a curb or on a small ledge, you're gonna feel comfortable getting onto it, and then that way, as you start to go parallel with the rail or ledge that you're skating, it's going to feel just like that stall that you were practicing earlier, and you will get on and ride it out. All right, guys, and tip number 3 is actually one of my personal favorites, and it is to go fast. I tell people this all the time, and they freak out because they're like, what do you mean go fast? I don't even feel comfortable getting on the rail. Yes, that makes total sense. So make sure that you have the first 2 tips down and then start adding some speed. Now, a reason why I think this is so important is because if you're going fast towards the rail or the ledge, now again, look, first of all, I don't mean haul ass. I just mean go at like a regular speed that's not too slow. And the reason why is because you can avoid falling. You can run out the fall. So if you're going fast towards the rail and you kind of get on kind of wonky, you can kind of just like run out of it. I have this thing in my head that's like, if you're going slow, where you mess up the trick is where you're gonna fall. So if you're going slow and you get onto a rail or a ledge and that's where you are, that's where you're gonna fold. If you're going fast, you will avoid that and you'll end up falling further down. So it's like if I'm skating down a handrail and I'm going super slow and I get onto the rail, I'm literally just gonna die on the rail. But if I'm going fast and I screw up, I can avoid most of the painful part of that fall. I know that Kyle here has a little bit of issues with going fast or faster. Yeah, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. Sometimes, you know, you feel comfortable with just 1 push, but realistically, you want to get at least 2 pushes in. Just that type of speed.
All right, guys, and tip number 4 for learning grinds quicker, just being more comfortable with grinds, is learn how to pop out of the trick. Now, I'm not saying that you have to bust a fat ollie out of every grind that you do, but I just mean kind of learn to lift up so that you're not doing a grind and like falling out of it, because it's gonna look like you're not feeling comfortable, and it could potentially be more dangerous if you're not ready to come off the rail or the ledge.
Learning how to do this too will help if the ledge doesn't just drop off to an end. So like at the skate park, there's a little metal ledge with 2 ramps on the side, so you kind of have to pop out of it.
So yeah, so that's going to help in the future when you've got your grinds down on ledges and rails that drop off. You're going to find eventually a rail or a ledge that doesn't drop off. So the point that Kyle just mentioned is super important to just learning how to feel more comfortable as you're coming off a ledge or a rail. And not to mention, it looks way sicker. Sick, dude. Freaking sick. All right, guys, and my 5th and final tip for today is going to be do not hesitate. This is another personal favorite along with going faster. If you hesitate, I think at least 90% of the time you will probably end up eating pretty bad doo-doo. Whenever I hesitate, it's usually when I get injured, when I hurt myself the worst, and then it kind of just freaks me out to try the trick and I just walk away because I don't want to deal with that anymore. I know Kyle has had some pretty big issues with hesitating in the past.
All right, so hesitation can really mess you up because even if it's like not on rails, if it's on any other trick and you hesitate, you're gonna just get in your head and you're gonna be fearful of actually committing to it. So just avoid that whole situation and just don't hesitate in the beginning.
Very, very important, guys. I cannot stress this one enough. Make sure you get all the other steps down so that you can get to this point and avoid that hesitation. Even as you get better and progress and you feel more comfortable, hesitation is a thing that's sometimes hard to avoid, but do your best to stay confident, commit to your tricks 100%. It's gonna make your life way easier. You'll avoid injury and you'll be skating for much longer. All right, guys, and with all of that being said, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for clicking on another video and watching my face talk about things. Thank you so much to my good homie Kyle for helping out with this video. Make sure that you go over to his channel and subscribe. Let's try to get him to at least 2,000 subscribers. Come on, guys, it's the new year. Kyle's out here trying to make the YouTube grind work. Kyle's been dropping a new video every week now for some time. A lot of heavy skate progression videos, just pushing his comfort.
Yes, sir.
That's his thing.
Yeah, so over on my channel, I've been doing a lot of skateboard progression, but I've been trying to branch out and do other forms of skate content, like this collab with Danny. So it'd be awesome if I could see you guys over on my channel. Be sure to drop a comment if you came from over here.
So make sure you go over there if you want to learn some new skateboarding tricks with him and you just want to see him progress on and off the board, because that's what we're all about here, progressing. And over there. And in a lot of places. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do all the things you do, like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let's make this new year a great one. Let's keep growing. Let's keep making our dreams come true and always push in the direction of your dreams. Peace.